All right. I'm doing stuff as usual out here. I figured this would be good for the Tuesday update. I posted earlier that we're ready to go and we're geared up, but I want to go over a few more things that we've been doing the last couple days. So, just shaking it out for the most part, but let's see. So, I'm working on putting this in. I have to wait on a new pump and a new pigtail. This is an aftermarket windshield washer reservoir that was hacked in there. This is a 71 Mustang windshield washer reservoir. So I've got a pigtail, a new pump going for it, but it's, obviously in better shape. So as long as that stuff shows up on time, I'll be putting that in. I just was checking wires, and this connection like this right here was super loose right here. So I went ahead and pulled it apart, crimped a little connector on there, and made sure we had a good solid connection right there. Don't want to play around with stuff like that. Double check to make sure our throttle cable was all tight in there. Double check my horns are working. Just going through and doing these odds and ends. I burped the cooling system again yesterday. It's had quite a bit of air in it, and then refilled it up this morning. So we took it for a couple of test drives yesterday. Tried to clean it again. Still, it's dirty as can be. I can't get this gunk off. It probably needs to be clay barred to even make it halfway decent, but I'm not too concerned with it. We have replaced the windshield wiper arms. These are 71, 73 windshield wiper arms, which appear to be exactly the same. So this one works perfectly. This one's still not quite and tight enough in the center. It's not quite getting it all the way, but they are a lot more functional now with I put NOS windshield wiper blades on there. So I don't know if I told this in the last video, but I fixed my mirror. So this has got a 69 mirror in it. I took apart one of my 69 sports mirrors and put this new piece in here because this was so loose it just wouldn't stay still. So at least it's visible. I can use it now. It's got some function to it. We're still backfiring a little bit, but we're getting everything packed in. I think hopefully it's not a fuel issue. We might try to do a little more timing on it to check to see what that is, because it was running great until I went through the fuel tank, replaced the sending unit, replaced the fuel filter. So I don't know if maybe I got some gunk in the line or something. I mean, the fuel lines are all brand new, so it shouldn't really be that. But I mean, something could. I really ran the tank almost empty, so it could be because of that. So I might have got some stuff in there. But I've topped off the brake booster, which it wasn't low really, but I topped everything off. I've been checking the oil and the transmission fluid, but we got plenty of that to come with us. Been checking all the electronics. All the electronics are working. So, I mean, everything is systems go for the most part. I've tightened all my lugs, checked the air pressure. We've got almost 100 PSI in the air shocks with all the stuff I've put in here. Cleaned the windshield, cleaned the dash up a little bit with, just wiped it down to get all the dust off of it. I mean, the car's dirty, obviously. But, we're pretty much good to go. Trying to think of any other little odds and ends. I probably need to get under it and double check the C4 pan just to see if it's loosened up since I torqued it last. But I mean, she's running and driving down the road good. I was going to black out the hood, and I started to put my Blitz Black stuff together down there in the back. You can kind of see it. I was going to foam roll it on just to see how it would turn out. But it turns out my paint has separated, so we're sticking with the stock yellow hood. Well, not stock, obviously. But we're sticking with our yellow hood and just trying to get some odds and ends sorted out. We're a week out, obviously. Well, by the time you guys see this video, we'll be less than a week out. But it's Sunday right now, and I'm recording this. I've still got to pack up all my clothes and everything else that I'm going to be taking with me, and then clean this back up because I had to get into my electronics box or electrical box to get my crimpers and everything out to finagle this stuff together, and had to find some nuts to go back on the solenoid. So just doing all the little things to get ready, checking over everything. I think my new windshield washer is going to be here by Wednesday. So the pigtail and the actual pump will be here Wednesday. So Wednesday, I hope to be installing that Wednesday night. We'll do some testing before we even attempt. So it's working as is. Obviously, you see it's cracked and it's a off-brand one, but you know, it works. So I might just put fluid in it if this thing doesn't work out, but we'll figure it all out before the trip. Just trying to, you know, rock and roll. So, but either way, we're having fun in the sun. Trying to get this thing all. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to do to have it power tour ready. But for the most part, other than just driving it, which is what I've been doing. I took it out yesterday in 90 some odd degree heat and it was holding up good. I got up to about 200 degrees just sitting at idle, and as soon as you take off it drops down to 180 in a heartbeat. So that's kind of what to expect. I didn't get it up to 220 or anything like that, so we'll fuel her up and take off on Sunday. Hope to see you guys out there. Remember, ID10T Garage, keep an eye out for me, come say hi. I like to talk cars, man, so peace out, guys.